Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a pitch swung on and hit in the air for the center fielder, Crisp. And there's the second out of the inning.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball is gone. Ricky Weeks will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Ricky Weeks.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here's the 2-2 offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Mark Reynolds would be next. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run. Marco Estrada will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Troy Tulowitzki will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Chris Davis will stand in now as they'll have to deal with the reigning RBI champ in the American League. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And a fastball here, but he's right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Brandon Moss will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
An 89-mile-an-hour fastball is not overpowering by any stretch, but it sure had him on his back foot.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Buster Posey will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And a ball, 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Chance for the third baseman, Ramirez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Mark Reynolds will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, heading for second now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Gene Segura will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. Scooter Gennett waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Cespedes has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That last pitch, number 80 for Kazmir. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Aramis Ramirez will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one, and he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts, and the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these...
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Aramis Ramirez, a 2-run home run. His second of the game, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead. Ryan Braun will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Crisp has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Zach Duke is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Josh Donaldson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And a rather easy first out. Josh Reddick will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. Now here's the first pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They trail it here 4-2. Carlos Gomez will stand in now to lead off the